With the NBA offseason just starting, we are already getting blockbuster trades like Bradley Beal going to the Suns, Chris Paul going to the Warriors, and Jordan Poole to the Wizards, Kristaps Porzingis to the Celtics. We will be touching on all of those, but the one I'm trying to focus on today is the Jordan Poole trade to the Wizards and how possibly Jordan Poole, his career, could possibly be coming back this year with the Washington Wizards. So coming off the 2022 season, Jordan Poole surprised everyone, averaging 18.5 points, 4 assists, 3.4 rebounds, while shooting 36% from the three-point line, 44 from the field goal, and 92 from the free throw line. He made a huge leap. Everyone thought he was a great player, bringing that energy from the bench for the Golden State Warriors. He even started on some games. He was a crucial part on that 2022 championship run with the Golden State Warriors. This year, in comparison, he averaged 20 points, 4 assists, 2.7 rebounds, while shooting 33.6% from the three-point line, 43 from the field goal, and 87 from the free throw line. So his percentages dropped from last season, but in the playoffs, there was no excuse. He was literally unplayable. It seemed like he didn't know what he was doing out there. In fact, Jordan Poole was so crucial to the Golden State Warriors 2022 playoff championship run that he was offered a 4-year, $140 million contract extension. Just to put in perspective how good he was that year, that they offered him the max contract. In comparison, this year, he was so bad in the playoffs, he wasn't even playable. At one point, at one of the games against the Lakers, he has 0 points in 10 minutes played. He literally got benched after 10 minutes. He was awful. But all that being said, I'm going to get straight to the point. Why I believe Jordan Poole will have a solid season with the Washington Wizards. You might be asking how? How could Jordan Poole come back from just an absolute horrible season with the Warriors? Well, first of all, the Wizards are in the rebuilding process. They're in full rebuild mode. So they will take anyone. They got Kyle Kuzma in there. They got Jordan Poole, which both have been champions. And Kyle Kuzma has been in the same position Jordan Poole has been in. Let me explain. You must be asking yourself, no, you're not. You're lying. Kyle Kuzma is not in the same position as Jordan Poole. Well, let me explain. Check it out. After Kyle Kuzma won the 2020 NBA title with LeBron James and Anthony Davis, everyone expected him to take a leap forward. But he pretty much stayed the same the next season, the 2021 season. He pretty much stayed the same. If anything, he kind of digressed. And then when the playoffs came and we needed him to step it up because Anthony Davis got injured, he didn't step it up. He put some horrible numbers. In that playoff against the Suns, he averaged 6 points per game, 1 assist per game, 3.9 rebounds per game, while shooting an absolute horrible 17% from the three-point line, 29 from the field goal, and horrible 66 from the free throw line. He clearly did not step it up to help us win. He was not that guy that we were looking for. Putting up those numbers in the playoffs could literally get you traded, and that's what happened to Kyle Kuzma. We traded him to get Russell Westbrook, which is another video for another time. But once Kyle Kuzma got to the Wizards, things changed for him. He wasn't expecting no more. If anything, nobody was really paying attention because the Wizards were a mediocre team, but he was putting up solid numbers. Now, as of this past season, he's averaging 21 points, 3.7 assists, 7.2 rebounds, while shooting 33.3% from the three-point line, 44 from the field goal, and 73 from the free throw line. So his career has improved, and that's why the Wizards are sticking with him this year, because he's not bad at all. The reason we traded him was we expected a lot from him, and he didn't fit in the situation where AD got injured, he couldn't step it up. He wasn't that guy. But now with the Wizards having a solid team, he did better. And I believe Jordan Poole will follow those same steps as Kyle Kuzma. They're both young. They both can learn from each other. They both have won titles. They both got traded from 2 California teams. With that being said, I do not think the Wizards are going to trade Jordan Poole. He has a massive contract, and I don't think his trade value is that big. I don't think they could get anyone in return. But I do believe that Jordan Poole will, this season, up his trade value. He will have a decent season this year. I don't expect him to have all-star level caliber numbers or MVP numbers. No. I'm just saying he'll be a decent player for the Wizards, such as Kyle Kuzma. Both of them could help each other. But like I said, if he has what it takes, he will be Jordan Poole, the one we know from the 2022 season. And maybe when he does do that, maybe then the Wizards could trade him and get some assets, valuable assets back, since their start of the offseason has not been so good. Trading Kristaps Porzingis for nothing and Bradley Beal as well for second round picks is not a good way to start the NBA offseason. But his second chance opportunity is there. He has a second chance to come back to the NBA and make sure he values what he's getting paid for. I mean, $140 for his 4-year contract, and is just beginning with a new team. So I believe he will come back. He has shown us in the past, the 2022 season was no fluke. If it was, he will just be like a one-season wonder type NBA player. The one that won a ring, crucial part of the Golden State Warriors run. That's for sure. You will never take that away from Jordan Poole. He is a champion. Well deserved. But yeah, man.